Welcome back to Final Fantasy 16.
All right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of.
I'll get to the bottom of that.
I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that. In those words.
In those words.
Did, yes.
Clive. Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, drag her?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
She doesn't want to go see her dad's grave. She doesn't want to go see her dad's grave. What the hell's in your business?
Olaf, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
Oh, you in a hurry at all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my
More
way
than her
up
father
to
does.
see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And
Okay.
you're here now.
Thank you, Obolus.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
My journey to Canova has been resounding. The fiend mentioned not only agreed to share his contents of the strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on of the free cities, by which I learned the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours, though I, for one, believe Miss Tellerman's project to be quite the valiant enterprise. I doubt the Canvirian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of the dockyards, no matter how deserted, and if rumor has it already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at your door, which is why I pen you this note. I would like you to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that we might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack to our trust. We'll give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle.
Trouble in Canva.
Okay.
Well,
Canver, that's how you say that
I'll
word.
need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be
Personally.
leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Of course she is. She wants this dick. Sid's legacy. Oh, I have no choice, huh? Got no choice in the matter. be funny if we found Sid alive here. Like, oh, you fuckers. I pass out once and you just leave me there.
Sid. I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the Lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead.
Actually,
Life
they
has a
can.
beginning and an end.
In these games, that's kind of exactly what the Phoenix did.
So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
We? Hey, goats. Oh, okay. The whole crew's here, huh?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
Huh.
It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know.
Well, Titan
The
did kind
blight
of
march is on.
pulverize it into the
And
fucking
soon,
ground.
there will be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every mother crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them.
You would think that like
The
having
only one
killed
that
two of them,
remains
it
in
would have
Storm is
slowed it,
Drake's
but it
tail in the crystalline dominion.
kind of seems to be.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It kind of seems to be getting worse, maybe.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot.
It's his grandma. That's cool.
There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Oh, okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Gav better not die.
Did you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
A proper little outlaw? What the fuck is this? Oh. Well, I can just go back there anytime I want. I'm gonna see what the hell this goddamn side quest is. Because I don't know what's about to happen.
That's it then. I'm
Wayne, engineer.
Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Bit of a bother, eh?
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bunging a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
What?
I imagine Tyr could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Proper job!
I can't go anywhere
What
to
exactly
get
do
it.
you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day.
Yeah, me
Got
too.
myself, but, well,
But,
fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte.
I can't do that.
On the
right
other
now.
hand...
So, alright, I get it. You need the bomb. I'll prioritize it, but I can't go do it. So, Croc Sembrak. I can't go there anyway, so. Unless it's here. Which it's not, because this isn't Sembrak. Or is it? No, this is the desert. Let's go.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars. Till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass. And all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Well, you'll be the strongest outlaws on the trail today, I can promise you that. Shut up, plant.
All right.
The hell are you
What do you
guys?
think? Really? It's as bad as that?
A side quest
Oh,
out here?
aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
Oh, what about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Well, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
Okay.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
I think you guys are setting me up, honestly.
Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Bocklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits. Lay the Too slow.
Desert Jinn. Let me approach it. Let me finish the big guy here. That type of shit.
Nice try.
Enemy slain.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart? Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we've found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
Quest complete.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side.
Oh. Bow to me.
You're finished.
Whoa.
So this is Zemeckis.
That's awesome.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place.
He was a good boy.
It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
We'll have to keep our wits about
in
us.
the desert area. I guess I don't know what I was expecting. That's cool though. Like cliffside sea that sinks into the water. How did something like that happen?
Something wrong?
Did you sense your brother?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Meanwhile, seat of the Imperial Court. These jagoffs.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task.
What about your
There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Grieger, made flesh.
Does that kid have powers? Dude,
return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces.
If he just killed these guys right now, because he could, like, I don't.
It is time to
unless
show
that
the world
kid has some sort of power that I'm unaware of.
true
There's nobody in this
power
room that can stop him.
Of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for
Her name's
reminding me
Annabella?
of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
Canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
I choose heresy.
This audience is over. Come, your radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
I can't wait to kill that bitch, man. There's got to be something about her that we just don't know
The Boklad
yet.
markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
That shit reminds me I have to, should use my abilities. Or upgrade my abilities. I haven't even used Titan yet. I'll definitely upgrade this. You know what? Oh, actually. Let's swap her out for Titan for now. I haven't even used Titan yet.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His
All
Radiance has
Titan's
lost
moves
one
work
capital
like that?
already.
He can block, right?
We can be sure Sylvester
Yeah.
will do everything in his
That's
power
pretty
to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
We can't?
Nice try.
Soil and stone!
I don't know if I like Titan's moves, actually. So sad. So sad. Fuck it. I don't really care. I want to move on.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
Not much further to Bottom.
That's so cool. How does the water get up there to infinitely pour down into there? I understand it's like an ocean or something over there, but
And they're all making for the crystal.
how does the ocean work like that?
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
That's crazy. Looks man-made.
No need to ride from here.
Awkward.
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies.
Yellow choke.
Dare say he'll have finished by now.
What do you think, girl?
Wait, a chocobo farm? Kind of cool.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion those days.
Lots of crimson caravans scooping up all the
It's kind of crazy to think that, like, Old Witcher Man.
customers.
To think that these people
Leave
have lived
some
with
for
these
the
crystals
rest
their
of us.
entire life. And by the time we destroy the mother crystals, like, none of these crystals that they have may even work after that. Like, these people may... They may, like, it's gonna change everybody's life drastically.
I hear the brothers found another victim. Can you believe it?
These people have never known anything but the crystals. So much so that they abuse them, like they don't have clean drinking water, so they use those crystals, but the energy that they're using from the crystals is causing the corruption to spread, which takes away even more fresh water and destroys their environment even more. So they have to rely on the crystals even more. It's a fucking, like, self-fulfilling prophecy. It's a vicious cycle that they're just stuck in. Unless they just, right now, cold turkey, give up the crystals. Basically what Clive's gonna make them do. As harsh as that is, it seems like it may be the only way to save humanity in this case. Which I guess is probably them trying to make some sort of statement on our own over-reliance on technology.
Out of my sight, wretch. I've no use for a brandy who can't even fill my cup.
Peaches and pears.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
The Namekian Republic. Oh, I should have.
How much? For a measly crust of bread? You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
Huh.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an exception? Not for the likes of you.
That's fine.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go in and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Type should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be different.
To the Dominion.
Remember when half the people coming through here were traders?
Oh, Goots, where are you?
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Ah, good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Goots. Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Jesus
Do you
Christ,
remember
man.
when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where! I've got a pal in Bocklad who might be able to help us.
Time to start killing
No
kids.
one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure nothing else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Okay.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
It's next to the check.
Thought that kid was coming at me. I was about to drop his ass.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Good lord, baby. Where'd you
We're
get
not here
those
for that.
cannons?
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you.
Well, no, actually she did.
So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By little Ben.
Of all the...
My little
You're
Ben.
the size of a marble. Honestly.
You know the kid's name?
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't
be
say
correct.
for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
There's no reason to explain. They either wanted to get to the Imperial City or they needed the money and they were going to sell it to somebody
Ever
else who
since the
needed to get to
Fist
the
marched
Imperial
on the
City.
Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market.
Yes,
said that.
and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots's pass, no doubt.
Okay.
Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all,
Why is
and
everything,
two birds shall be
everything
slain
gonna
with
be
a
different?
single stone.
Couldn't just get through.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
And we don't want to get spotted, right?
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly.
There's the roses, Lenny.
Yeah, but I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
You should have said Sid. Crimson Collar.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is
Why do so many
spearheading
people
the
have like
search.
insignias that
Wear
people
that,
respect on this
and he
game?
will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Okay. Alright. Is the whole map still like... It's not. I could go do that side quest. Nah, forget it. I'll do it later. Do what the fuck they want us to do.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Peaches and pears.
Just afraid of losing out on a side quest.
Come on, come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Maybe I could.
Juicy pears!
I'll Google it and see if that one.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right then. Questioning children. How hard can that be? Excuse me.
Large one.
Do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering
Yeah.
if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
I guess I have to do those missions. I was just looking it up and they... Seems to be a bunch of missable shit.
The Empire's your enemy, not us.
Remember when half the people coming through here were traders from the Empire?
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Oh, won't ye? The child?
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
Let's turn that kid on to being a criminal.
Jug of snake spit for the...
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Okay.
I'm hungry.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
Okay.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Off again.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
That's that then.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the Chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
Ooh.
Shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Call themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free.
Indeed.
Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hunter.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him! I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Well, hello.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Oh.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
What?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
Stupid? Eloise is your sister?
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just a back and a blade.
Okay.
Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with Gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hunza's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Actually, I just want to get through the door, but quest complete.
Oh, where is it?
Shit. I think I should go do these other things first. Where was the Dragon's Eyrie? I want to go do these other quests first. I'm gonna go the 2 hunts I have and the... Well, the 1 hunt is part of the side quest, so... Oh. What is this? That looks like a bomb. Yep. Whoa. They look really weird before they ignite themselves.
Look what we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty. There's a good boy.
There's no stagger on him either. Which is strange. I guess it's not that strange because he just flies. Holy shit.
Help me, boy.
fight. He didn't even have notorious Mark Slane. He didn't even have a stagger gauge. I'll remember. Alright. Wait, what?
Oh. Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it.
Alright, there was one more. Oh. Ooh, I came here earlier. Remember, I was like, I bet you there's a boss fight back there. I bet you I know where. I bet you I know where it is. I bet you I know. I wish it was here when I did that mission, though. Started making me run all the way back here now. But at least after I do this, I can fast travel back to the hideout. Get rid of the, I think I'm gonna get rid of Titan's power. I don't like his power. Not... I'm actually gonna do it right now. Before I find that creature, because... I just don't like his abilities. I don't like the way they function. Okay, I thought that thing was gonna be here. Oh, that's it right there. Oh shit, it's an Iron Giant. Atlas? Oh fuck. Rank S? Can I do this? Oh, 45, he's got 10 levels on me!
It seems this one has a little more life left in it.
He's got... Oh god! I'm gonna use the potion because I'm afraid of what happens when he hits me. Oh my god. I shouldn't be here. I'm sorry, I have a Titan and a Garuda power? Yo, you equip their powers quite literally like materia. Fuck. Yo, I don't know if I can win this fight. Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit.
slow.
Yeah.
To me, boy.
Fuck. Wow, okay. Alright, here we go. Round 2. I just have to be more clever about this fight. I have to keep my distance. I have to be very aware. Come on, bitch. Ah! Timing on that attack is off.
Let's try. Let's try.
Fuck, man. Come on! Woo! That was a hard fucking fight. That was the only actual fight in the game that felt like I had to actually overcome something. That was awesome. And with that, we can now leave this area. Orchelon.
Back to sleep with you.
Oh my god. Alright, now we can go back to the base, turn in that one side quest. I might even be able to get a new weapon or something with that.
Alright there, Sid?
Alright there, Sid?
How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
How's that hunt for
I have
the
it
bomb
here.
ash going?
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Alembic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say
It's
otherwise.
actually pretty nice to think about how
Right
difficult
then.
the next
Let's
part
get
of this is going to be,
contraption
because
up and running.
if that was like the first S-rank clash you come across, I'm hoping that there's like some really strong boss fights later on. Sometime later.
There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly.
Don't be silly.
Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that.
What kind of magic?
Are you letting me carry more potions?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make
He's gonna make
even
my
the
potions
toughest
stronger.
lever supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit.
Oh no, he's gonna let
Leave
me
it
carry
with me.
more.
I'll only be a mo.
That was creepy. I'll only be a mo.
Well, what you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you.
Cool.
I think.
Bye.
No, for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Okay. Quest complete. Good, so I can carry more potions now. Treated potion satchel. Inventory increased. Four high potions, 3 strength. Okay. So I can't carry any more I can't carry any more elixirs, though. That's fine, though. I want to go see if the blacksmith has anything new for me.
Clive? What do you want?
Got nothing new.
And?
Took quite a leap forward, though. I gained, like... I get, like, 2 levels from killing that hunt.
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then.
Let's go get them.
Honza, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leitney's Cleft.
To Leitney's Cleft, then.
Leitney's Cleft. Alright then.
Leitney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
I know where it is. Shut up. Shut up. Whatever your name is. Eloise's brother.
That's that then. No trader's pass.
There are no crystals here.
Wonder how much they get for the trader's passes. Maybe this is a business I should take up on my own. There's literally no one that can stop me.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own.
Oops. Quite a bit higher level than a lot of these enemies I'm meeting at this point. Up, homie? Oh, you got a wizard, huh? Sucks to be that wizard.
We got company. That's the luck.
Farewell. More foot soldiers.
More.
Fewer now.
Even less. In a minute. You guys aren't checking any of these guys' bodies for these passes? This little camp I passed on the way down here?
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones.
They're natural dead, done dead now.
Fingers, all right.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Theodore?
Oh, I'm ready.
What's up, guys?
Fuck. That guard from Boklad. Kill him. Kill them all.
rain, baby!
Nice try.
So sad. Oh. Fucking love it, man. I love just killing people. You know what I mean, guys? Just killing somebody and burying them in your backyard underneath a shed. Wow, we got a lot of stolen shit here.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course.
Of
Oh,
course.
and be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
Sure. I just don't even mention them. Look, we saved all those caravanners. Oh, do you have all them? All the goods, the stolen goods? Yeah. Where are they? Oh, we left them with some random guy. Well, he seemed like a pretty tough bloke. He'll be bringing them back about any time now.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
You can trust whatever you want, but I'm gonna do whatever I want, baby girl.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goots's pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will.
You're not Goots' boss. I'm Goots' boss. You don't talk about Goots like that.
Well, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help?
He's
in
a
sorting
Goots
through
boy.
it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now?
It's quite formal. My girlfriend's right here.
Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field?
Cool.
Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would.
My power's growing.
It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together?
You trying to fuck your sister too? I mean...
It would be our pleasure.
I'm sorry.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
Okay, Seal joined the Collar and Compass.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
Discounted price? Quest complete. 9 million? How much is the not discounted price? My ball sack? Trader's Pass. Breath of Lightning. Thunderstorm.
Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
Peace out,
Then it's
homie.
on to the Dominion.
Oh my god, there's side quests. No. No.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
And nasty. Let me, my lord. You won't regret it.
I just did a bunch of side quests. There's one at the fucking hideaway, too. See what this guy wants.
That well-notched steel and impressive physique. I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to
Zemeckis?
investigate the ruins near the city. And I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts said to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history of Zemeckis. Well, will you ever party to a finer proposition?
Sure.
My arms are yours.
Wonderful! Then come. We must away.
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road, and from there, onward to discovery. Quickly! There is not a moment to lose.
Wait. Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells. I'd better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Porter for hire. Best service.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
Maybe.
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Okay.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Boklad. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
I can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
I'll look into it. I gotta go talk to one more person. A fucking side quest.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion.
Bloody cruise and caravan scoop.
There's so many goddamn side quests.
If I knew where I
Now I just need to see you about getting a word. I want to know right away.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the...
So I've heard.
Oh. So you know of it, then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you... So you'll do it? Marvelous.
So is this one just like
Thank
people
you.
around town?
You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the... I'll be right.
I get it. They'll be marked. I don't need to know their fucking names. Unless I do need to know their names. I don't, though, right?
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me, right enough. You need something delivered. If it...
Just telling you some messages, man. Just dropping a few messages. I'm even here to stop to tell people about a fucking party.
Can't we?
Yeah. I'm not gonna talk to anything. I don't really give a shit. I'll just do this and get out of here. I'm just telling people to go to a fucking party. This is one of the dumbest side quests. Like the ones in the beginning where they're like, you want to cook some, you want to deliver some fucking food like you're a waiter? These are dumb fucking side quests.
I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
They should never ever send you to do this kind of shit in an RPG. This completely undermines the adventure of the game. Like, oh, do you think you could just do a pity fucking errand for me? Where you just walk down the street and tell my friends that I'm having a party later this week. Could you do that for me? Thanks. I know you got important work to do with all your busy work while you're jerking yourself off out in the wilderness trying to pretend like you're a fucking hero, but I could really use someone to deliver this message to my friends that I got a new bottle of wine. Don't worry about the resistance. It will wait.
Friends.
Blah 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 blah.
Aye.
Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. They just fucking kill him. Everybody shows up and just stabs him.
If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for
a goat.
Yeah, whatever. Come on.
Oh, never.
Am I done here? Quest complete. Jesus. Alright. Alright. Let's go do these other two damn side quests out here. Damn, I was really hoping to just push on with the story. Every time I look it up, they say if you don't do the side quest, you can miss out on some. That's stupid. That's like my #1 thing about video games. If you're gonna do side quests and shit, don't make it so that they're ever missable. Because
I've no coin on me.
it's like maybe I don't want to do the side quests right now, but I want to do them later.
There's a sellsword pass through here. Grey hair.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
With salt in his mane.
How am I supposed to know? Bug it off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same and leave me be?
Jesus. Easy, Sally. Since being a bitch. He's a stupid ass bitch. Bitch.
Why am I not surprised?
Is this the sellsword?
You'll hand over your coin. Lawrence Pickfield.
Just called a ne'er-do-well. A secondary one for Rom seems kind of unnecessary now, like it's so powerful. Can this just be the end of this quest? Does the bitch really need her shit back?
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins. A relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder.
Why did you...
Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt. But merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues, and we still have much to learn.
Much to learn.
He's passionate. I'll give him that. Let's go.
Right.
Fly, Ambrosia. Be safe.
What's going on here?
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones, over there.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Shush, now. You've said quite enough already.
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
Your mother seems like kind of a crazy bitch. Can I climb up here? Yeah.
Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all
Your
the way
mother
out
sounds
here?
like a crazy crackpot bitch. Ancient sword.
I think we've found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me. Nice try.
To me, Flames!
You guys aren't gonna protect your prince?
Don't stop!
That was the whole fight? Enemy bested? Okay, I thought I was gonna fight a bunch of enemies, but okay. Alright. Alright, one guy's cool.
Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves.
The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know why that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead and all the missing food. I launched myself
He's got
at them
blonde hair and a crown.
righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them, and earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Boklad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
It's kind of cool.
Appreciate it. Thank you. I'd always thought of goblins as mindless savages. But if I'm honest, I like them better than half the men I've served with.
Huh. Alright. Cool. Didn't have to kill a bunch of goblins. I always like when they do that in games when there's like a mission where it's like they kind of like humanize the monsters or show that the monsters can be reasoned with and that you don't need to just kill every monster. I like that. Now he's being attacked by goblins. I guess I will be killing a bunch of goblins today.
Nordic. All right then. Who's first?
What would be cool is if after that point in the game, like sometimes they kind of gave you a choice to like try to reason with monsters, like certain types.
You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the final sin in all its glory. As Moss tells us,
sweet.
battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things.
But whose battle?
There is more yet to see. Onward, history awaits.
I'm gonna kill this guy. I hate him.
hell's he going now? Are you fucking kidding me?
No. He's really got himself into trouble this time. It's over. Well done, Tom.
God damn it.
Nice try. Nice try.
God damn.
Still in one piece.
It would seem so. Once more, I am in your debt. And once more, you impress me with your prowess.
Yeah.
These were no ordinary
impressive.
foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine?
There are creatures that
Alas,
exist beyond
all
the
is mere
icons.
speculation. But one day, perhaps,
Like
I
more
will learn
powerful,
the truth.
godly creatures.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late.
Oh, I can imagine.
And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
I am
Captive
afraid so.
audience.
And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
Huh. I do wonder what made the final sin.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
Okay.
Porter for hire. Best served.
I have to
Joseph's
go
fine.
back to the hideout to see what that...
once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. You found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
Thank you. Okay. One thing left. One last job. Then I'm going clean. Oh, this dude's a little weird, like, message mail board in my room. Anything new? No?
He cracked the crystal too.
Oh, shit. There was 3 of them? Cheers for your help dragging Blackthorn out of his dump of the day. I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droop of his jowls lately. I'm thinking maybe 3? There's 3
Hopefully
more
it's
of
nothing.
them.
But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
There's just one more mission, man. Something ain't right with that hound of yours. When it pleases your lordship, come pay me a visit at its home.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
He's too kick-ass, man. Can't have all that kick-ass in one dog. Off the record. I was thumbing through the hideaway ledgers in Otto's behest and might have come across something that might need your attention, maybe, and I mean immediately. You know where I'll be.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Go talk to Goop. Or Goat. I don't remember these guys' fucking names, dude. I guess I'll talk to these guys first since I'm already fucking here.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, and you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
Nah. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking How do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
I had to go talk to Karen anyway. Joke's on you. Joke's on you, I had to talk to Karen anyway.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read. Congratulations.
You are
I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
He doesn't know everything. He doesn't know how to
well,
get
Karen?
experience like camping
What's
I was
wrong?
a kid.
Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn.
Damn it.
Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
I don't know if I'm allowed at the inn in Dalamil, honestly, if I'm going to be completely honest with you.
Touch eccentric. If you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
You mean he's gay? Just realized we never really go to... God damn it, man. I was thinking this shit was going to be...
I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite. Which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
He's too fucking good for him now that he's like a demigod dog?
I think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Huh. Okay. I will get you that bone twirler.
I'm never drinking again. Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Nick told me she was building a ship.
Alright.
Clive, did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
Why are you whispering?
Shh. Otto might be listening.
Is this better?
A little. Listen, I've some bad news. It turns out the Hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it may be my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. Zero, you might say.
What? You
I
didn't
can
pay him
straighten it out,
anything?
I swear, but it's going to take some time, and I'm going to need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are!
Oh, okay, so we're good
What
here
a
then.
surprise!
Mission
So let me
accomplished.
get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha.
No.
And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the Hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Do we have?
Those ledgers were my responsibility.
Do we have
It was my decision to
1.5
entrust it to
billion
you.
gil?
This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're going to make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is
Where
there
am I gonna
anything I
get
can
the
do to
money?
help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really? Do you think so?
No, I don't.
That's funny. He's gonna die. Alright, shit. So what do we got going on here? Go talk to that guy. There's no new marks, so it's just these 3 things. Alright. Let's go talk to the guy at the inn first.
Since I can fast travel immediately there.
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
Why did I come here? Oh, the sword. Right.
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I get it. I get it. Go find your luggage. Tired of this goddamn busy work, man. Doing stupid shit like this. It would make more sense, you know, like if this made any difference, but it doesn't really. It's not really gonna do anything. I'm just gonna do this mission, get a little bit of experience or whatever. It's not like I have an actual army that I'm arming, and like this improves their attack or something. Unless it does, I don't know. Maybe it matters at the end of the game. Maybe there's like some big war or some shit, and they're like, oh, all the things you did now add up. Like all those people you helped, you garnished all these allies, and you've armed your forces well enough. How that fucking wolf is so fast.
We've got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
He came at that moment. Enemy slain. You hear me like, ah! That's what I sound like. That's me coming. Ah! Like a tornado.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right.
Oh, it's just gonna go right back to him?
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Radim here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right. Speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the outer isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient.
What the hell's the stone? The mineral.
Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is.
So
I'm
it is.
locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he...
And there are many other collectors out there.
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield. And is
What,
a
my uncle?
perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
Your uncle has an arch nemesis.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lord.
I'll assist you whenever you need, baby. Just let me know.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
We will. When we do everything else that we came out here to do. So I came here to do other stuff. Gotta go to Martha's Rest. I'm just dropping these off, right?
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a... And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
Alright, hold on, I'll see what this. Star Ruby.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again.
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact.
Little
If I
fucker
recall,
dug right
he was
in.
the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what
Yeah,
he
he's
saw
a real
in
mensch.
Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
Oh my.
I suppose I do.
I'm gonna fuck that, Martha. Okay, why can't I leave? Right. I guess I'm already here. I might as well go do the antelope thing before I go.
I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal?
Aye, dicks.
It's over.
Enemies slain. Are they really enemies? They're really innocent animals, so I just kind of like ran over here and murdered.
No. Will it be enough, I wonder? I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsman our thanks.
Alright. Problem solved.
You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy. That feel good, boy?
One more time.
Get it, boy!
Alright. Now to go pay the dame. Report back my damn side quests.
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion.
I need my dick sucked.
Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the Hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the Hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness.
What was the kindness?
I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the Hideaway...
What?
...are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago. Yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done. But it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that. Gob will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with him.
Interesting. A little more revealed every day. Every day we're hustling. I'll finish it out over there because I have to, after I have to turn these in, I'll probably have enough to get more from that.
I noticed you
shit
and
that
Torgal
gives me
had gone
free
off
shit
somewhere.
for
Taking for
completing
a
side
walk,
quests.
did ya?
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
You brought one? What do you mean, dude? I killed like 6 of those
right.
things.
I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Yeah, just on my way to see him.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
A whetstone?
Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the Cursebreakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the Cursebreakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the Cursebreakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. How you won? August 2.
You fought.
It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
I'm like, no, I didn't
You'll
fight.
be happy to hear you said that.
I'm sure you didn't fight. I smell something
I'll
funny
see
in
that my
here.
debt to you's paid.
Like,
First new
the
blade
moment I
make's
go
got
to
your
turn
name
away,
on
he's
it.
just like,
You come and find me when you've got the materials.
just been in here for
Right.
this whole time.
I will.
Wait, what? Quest complete. Did he just give me more quests? Excalibur's draft. Excalibur recipe unlocked. I might already have the stuff for it because I killed that one boss. That
Back, are ya? So, will it be?
I do have the stuff for it. Oh, yeah.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. And?
I don't know. Let me go talk to an old man real quick.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed,
I was.
Lordsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
Torgal's not Fenrir?
Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
He's my dog. He's my best friend. Except for my real best friend, Jojo. I got a real dog, her name's Jojo. I'm over there shaking his tail. You little sick bitch. Matt. The last goddamn side quest. For now. Just look at the map again real quick. Alright.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
I mean, like, I don't mind doing side quests, but it's like, I wish it would just go a little while without there being one, you know what I mean?
Goat. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh
my god, I thought that was the end of the damn
I
mission.
hope you have better luck than I did.
Gotta go back there and talk to her again. I would have done that if I had known. I would have done this first if I had known that. Damn you, Karen, you stubborn bitch.
I don't know where Cid gets the energy.
Lady Karen.
You're making my life difficult.
You weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you like me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another.
and our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are
He
you?
was also a prince.
Fine.
That's kind of a
I'm
princess
selling it
always.
and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not.
You're so difficult. I'll punch you in your face, Karen. Want me to punch you in your fucking face? You're such a Karen, Karen.
Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
Who is he talking about? Who are they talking about?
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump.
Was he
I
talking about my
sometimes wonder
mom?
what I pay you for.
Speaking of which,
That'd be funny if he was going to
I
sell
still
that.
haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
Yeah. Plenty of times.
What, the
It
goblet?
was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
He was a handsome man.
Before he died.
We used to take horseback rides together with our shirts
20
off.
summers, give or take. Back in the day,
Many good
I was
kisses.
a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... I forget where.
It's so
But having
warm
nothing
in
better to do
here.
on the long nights, we sat up drinking Island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that, on account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him
We made love right
who swore
there.
he'd do everything he
That
could
night.
to
And
stop
then,
it from happening again.
9 months later,
And he
Mid
was
was
true to
born.
his words.
That's right. I gave birth
Left
to
them
Mid.
all army once and for all.
Who was Sid's wife?
Thanks. His ribbons, gone.
Actually, now that I think
Just
about
like
it.
Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then
Fucking
to
legend.
follow that man to the ends of the earth.
Sid was pretty cool. It sucks that he died. What the fuck? Oh. We get to see a little bit more of Sid? Oh shit. The OG cast.
He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of
Come
us
on, let
were
me hear his
content to
sweet
go
buttery
along with
voice
the
one more
lie that was
time.
shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer.
He's not going to say anything?
So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod if ever he should fall.
Aw, man. I was hoping to hear his sweet, buttery voice one more time. It's sweet, sultry.
But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man.
I mean, Sid was kind of a tired old man.
I'll tidy it up in a bit.
A bookmark? A letter?
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you.
His voice is so good.
Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather go at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Man, his character moments
Before
are
you
so
go,
good.
Sid would have wanted you to have this.
His shitty goblet.
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Quest complete. Alright, finally. Let's go give dipshit his card. Sid's goblet. Displayed in Clive's chambers. I really like that. That's probably one of my favorite. One of my more favorite things about this game is the fact that you have a trophy room, and some of the side quests and some of the extra character development shit you go through adds to that room. So it's if you just blaze through the story mode, that room would probably have not really much in it. It would still have a few things, but
I'm cheap.
And nasty.
Out of my sight.
that's what she said. I'm cheap. But it's just kind of cool. It's a cool thing, the memories like that. If I hadn't done that side quest, I wouldn't have got that goblet. I didn't need to do it.
The caravan stops
Juicy
next.
pears.
What I really want to be.
Let's get out of here, you big bitch.
Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it!
Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo, too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Miss L's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the Stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fed.
You stick at it, then.
And Goose, I'm sorry for stealing your past.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well. Eh?
All's well that
said you
ends
trained to
well,
be a
huh?
blacksmith, right?
Give me a hug.
Well,
And
I'm
it's
gonna
like
be your
fucking
first
crushes
customer.
the kid,
I'm
snaps
gonna
his
save up
spine.
all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Wait, is he a blacksmith?
Till then, eh?
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside.
Oh shit. Are
Jill
we gonna
and I
get
will go
Goots
with you as
killed?
far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
Right. Let's go.
How would you know something went wrong to meet us there? Push that old guy over. Push that guy walking right there with the backpack. Push him. Seat of the Imperial Court.
I see.
Reception.
You're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse,
He's just a shithead.
His radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts. And more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix.
I
I have
don't
duties
care.
of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may.
Whatever will be, will be.
What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gill.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them
Penises,
lies.
apparently.
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness.
Oh man, I can't wait to kill her so much.
Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
She's hot as shit, though.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
That would be pretty aesthetic as fuck to see, like, Bahamut and Phoenix flying through Shalgala. Was he bigger than me?
My prince. Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you.
So then why were the...
And this is my decree.
Why were the dragoons coming at me?
For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
Yo. That's pretty crazy. He just declared to kill his entire... Just a bit... I guess... fuck it. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens when this cutscene or whatever. I just want to see what happens next, like what Clive and them are about to do. But I think we're gonna end this one probably after this cutscene.
Hey, what do you think you're playing at?
So stop you getting eaten by fucking wolf, that's what. Come on.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
They're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
My inhibitions and just plow the shit out of you on this dining table?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
Or fucking. Scheming or fucking. What if one of you dies? Just fuck. You guys want it so bad.
What is it, boy?
The fuck? Did Gav do that? Hey, is that little girl who's always trying to sell people potions and tonics? This bitch gets around.
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal!
God damn! That dog just leaped like 30 feet in the air. From a standstill.
This way.
Fire in the sky.
The city's on fire.
I'm sure Boots is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
It's quite a cliffhanger, guys, but I'm going to leave this one here. I think the next one's going to be pretty action-packed. We might actually come to blows with probably another Icon, maybe, or somebody. This is the Imperial City, right? This is the city where his mom and the Bahamut is. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this one here. As usual, if you guys want to help out the channel, there's links in the description below for Coffee Break Coffee and W Energy drinks, as well as codes for 10% off a discount in the description. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.